It's probably fine. It's probably good. I'll open it up.
Are you looking for those grail items? Well, the back and retail will find them. And with price charting as our guide, we'll seek out every gem to please collector delight.
Alright, so here's the deal. We're headed to a town about an hour and a half south from where I live because this guy that was at a toy show that I sold at a while back ago, anyways, he reached out to me and said, hey, do you happen to have a 3DS XL, like one of the new ones that's modded? And yeah, I do, because eBay won't let me sell it. So I have one, and he sent me a picture of a lot of stuff. So yeah, we're making that trade. Then I threw in some PS3 stuff, but you'll see that in just a minute. But while we're there, I'm gonna like hit up pawn shops, and there are some more Facebook pickups. So today's gonna be a real big day, and I'm getting gas. So if this is your first time watching, I'm currently building a $5,000 video game collection that I plan to just give away to somebody. Now this isn't like put your name in the drawing type thing, but rather I've chosen someone that I think would never expect something to just be handed to them in their lap like this. All right, so we're close to the first pawn shop right near my friend David. We're gonna stop here first. It's called the Gold Mine Pawn and Gun. Not bad, nothing for the collection, but I got Starfield on the Xbox Series X, had it for 15. I paid 10, and Tiger Woods 99, the, what do you call it? The South Park episode one. So, yeah, on to the next location. This isn't for the collection, but, I mean, I need stuff to make money while I'm out here. So now I'm finally showing what we have, but it is this 3DS XL Galaxy, and then these three PS3 games: Metal Gear Rising, Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi, and PlayStation All-Stars Battle. So let's go do this trade. Before we made the trade, David wanted to show me his extensive Metroid collection, and honestly, I was so beyond honored to be a part of this. Now, this meant the world to him because not everyone gets to share his love for his video games like I was able to, and I'm sure that many of you can relate. Basically, he told me he can't put his finger on it, but all of his collecting brings him back to very fond memories with his dad and his uncle. Now, this I can relate to. Once I started finding video games again, I for some reason got really into collecting Sega Saturn. Truth be told, I also can't put my finger on it, but it hit a very deep core of my memory with my brother. It made me realize that I've burned some bridges I didn't really have to burn. So although most of the world doesn't understand it, I think video games have been a tool from God to bring me back to a place of awe and wonder, as well as innocence, even a time of safety in my life that honestly I will never get back. It's moments like this that make me realize giving a video game collection away is much deeper than something trivial, but rather an opportunity to minister what God has done for me. So David, thanks for allowing me in your world that most people honestly just don't get to see. I truly can't explain how special it was. Yeah, David's really cool, and that was definitely an uptrade. So, and he knows it. He knows what this stuff is worth. I mean, that's crazy, man. I got a lot of really good stuff. We'll show you what we're putting on the collection wall. It's probably going to be all the Game Boy stuff. And then this amazing Dracula, the Castlevania. Which one is it? Oh, no, it's not Dracula. Yeah, it is. Which one is it? Castlevania. But that's some bangers right there, man. And we still have a full day of getting stuff. I am headed to, there it is. I'm headed to Easy Money. This is where Easy Gamer does his pawning. So yeah, let's go see if there's any games. There better be. Easy Gamer, if there's no games here, I'm mad at you. Well, howdy do, good sir. May I inquire of your video games?
Oh, yes, as a matter of fact, here is our large selection of overpriced crap.
Well, they said that everything was GameStop prices. But hopefully this next pawn shop isn't. American Pawn and Gun. Okay, well, I guess they are no more. So, because it is definitely locked. Well, oh well, that is a no-go. Alright, we're at Southern Pawn in Hattiesburg, but man, my window's dirty. It looks closed. So, yeah, and I did go up there. I just didn't show that. It's definitely closed. So, I guess pawn shops are just closed this time. Who knows? So, we're headed to Ryan's favorite store. GameStop! Okay, I kind of feel like an idiot. But, I don't think anybody was watching me. I do have some trade credits, so we are going to go see if I find anything. This is their retro location in Hattiesburg. Actually, I think it's all of Mississippi's retro location. So, I haven't been here in a while. Let's see if we can find anything. Well, I walked into GameStop, honestly, not expecting too much, but I headed over to the PS4 section, and I did find this little Uncharted 4, which at the time of filming Doublemint pays $7. So, woo, a whopping $2. Yay. And not much at the Nintendo section, but my Spidey senses tingled, and I spotted this Ultimate Spidey.
Stay in the left 3 lanes.
Sorry, didn't turn off the stinking Jeep.
In 1 point.
Oh, whatever. Alright, so I had about $40 in credit, so I picked up all this, and I paid $50 out of pocket, so that's pretty good. It's probably like $100 worth of stuff, something like that. Hattiesburg, see you later. I'm headed to Macomb. All right, so here's a pawn shop I've never been to. I don't know what to expect. It's out in the middle of nowhere. It's Foxworth Pawn and Gun, so, or pawn and trade. So there it is, right there. See it? Right there. We're going there. Hey, how you doing? You're not? All right, $7 for Aladdin and Lion King. It's like $20-something game. Farming Simulator, $22. Same thing, like 20-something. Paid $7. Now, here's what's cool. As they were looking through the disc and the folders, I saw this Family Guy on the PS3. I mean, $7 or $5. Can't complain. Can't complain. I'm finally going to Macomb. This is what we call a montage. This is a driving montage. Do you see me in my car? I am driving montage. This is what we call a montage. This is a driving montage. Driving montage. Driving montage. Driving montage. Where did I come up with these songs? Probably seen enough of my driving montage. And yeah, we're headed to Macomb now. We're gonna stop by like 2 places. And there's sidewalks here, so even though I don't need to, I figured once we get there, we could do a walking montage.
Whoa, that's super cool. What a cool walking montage. Way to walk. Dude, how did he do it? Wow.
Ryan Trahan ain't got nothing on this.
Whoa. So awesome.
Yeah, okay, so I'm walking, but it's across the street. It's over there. But it's like, you know, it is what it is. Well, that kind of sucks because this is a pawn shop that I was told had a bunch of Wii stuff. I've been calling week after week. They said it should be here this week. They don't even know where it is. So, yeah, I gotta use the restroom really bad, like really bad. So, since I was in town and since I had to use the restroom, I went to the mall in hopes to use the restroom there. While I was at it, I figured I would go check out the old trusty GameStop that I used to work at. But it looks like it's closed down. I can't believe it's closed. Well, it's no more. This is horrible. I didn't even get to use the restroom. I'm just so stinking upset. I'm actually not upset at all, but yeah, let's I guess we're headed home. No. we have one more stop, Brookhaven, because we're getting a Wii lot. Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, I'm just holding it like this, so it just kind of shows how you doing, man. Good, all right. I like this. I gotta get that. That's awesome. Yeah. Okay, that's the Wii and the accessories. Man, there's some cool stuff in here, man. You got all kinds of stuff. Jeez.
That one game don't have a disc in it.
I'm not sure what just happened. I don't know what's going on lately, but game hunting has been really, really good. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about that you can't find. Just case in point, that's a sealed Twilight Princess. Well, that's lots of games. No, right here. Up there. Right here.
Video game montage!
Wow, look at all that. So cool. That's pretty neat, Keith. How did you get all that?
So neat. Woo! This haul of video games was absolutely crazy today, guys. I spent with all this around 285 bucks. And look at this beauty of stuff. Is that correct? Beauty of stuff. So let's look at the last haul that we had. I'm not gonna go over everything because as you can see, let's zoom in here. It's just a bunch of doo-doo. But Double Mint collects doo-doos. I mean, they're not doo-doo. I mean, you gotta admit, this is doo-doo, but you know, it's their Wii Quest. So if you haven't checked out their Wii Quest, go check it out. But all this is going to Double Mint right here. All these games. So we have here Wii Sports now. Unfortunately, this, as you see, there's damage. They won't be able to take it complete, but there are 2 discs in here. Then we have a Wii Sports Resort, Super Paper Mario, Mario Party 8, Alice in Wonderland, 2 Wii Plays, Just Dance Disney 2, Just Dance 2019, 2018, 17, 16, 15, 14, Just Dance 4, 3, and 2. And the value is, we'll put it right there on the TV. Let me zoom in. That's the value that they'll be getting. Now, I know I have everything kind of convoluted, but they do take a lot of this stuff here, but we need more for the Wii wall, or Wii thing, whatever it is. So we're gonna put Super Mario Bros. Wii on there. Another Wii Sports Resort, Zelda Twilight Princess. Epic Mickey 2. This isn't a valuable game, but lots of fun. My son grew up playing this with me. Transformers, can't go wrong with that. This is a banger. This is going up there, actually. We're keeping this. We like the Cooking Mama. Laugh all you want. I like Cooking Mama, okay? Get over it. It's fun. So we're gonna try Babysitting Mama. So I'm keeping that. I'm gonna sell this. It's got value, and whoever gets this, you're getting enough. I need money. So how often do you find a Zelda Twilight Princess sealed? Yeah, that's sealed. It's not super expensive. It's like 40 bucks, but you know, can't complain. So this is all going on the collection and stuff that I'm keeping and selling. All this is going to Double Mint right here. Now this Wii, Double Mint pays $40 for Wiis with the cables and everything, but I sell these locally for 75 bucks, quick, so I'm keeping this. The only reason I got BioShock is because back here, we do have, you probably see, let's just pull it out. I have this Rogue Collector's Edition series thing, and all it's missing is the BioShock, so that's all we need. So there it is right there. I'm gonna place that with it, boom. Now this was the whole reason I went on the trip, guys. This is nuts. Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles on the PSP, Castlevania Chronicles on the PS1. Guys, this is a banger game right here. Finally, we get to put an absolute banger on the wall. This is going up here. I'm so excited. Neo Geo Pocket Color. This is going for sale. I do need to recuperate some money. Samurai Showdown 2. Now, if you haven't played these games, it's like mini. It's basically the game on the Neo Geo, but miniatures. Neo Turf Masters, King of Fighters, I think R2. And then of course they came with their little cases. I just took them out so you could see the games more. And the Game Boy Color, but this will also go for sale. And then all of this stuff is going to the collection wall. Kirby's Dream Land 2 on the Game Boy. Turtles, Fall of the Foot Clan. Zelda, Link's Awakening. And it looks like it got burnt or painted on. I don't know. Either way, it plays. Super Mario Land on the Game Boy. Dragon Warrior 1 and 2. All of these games, guys, we can add to the collection wall. So far, this is where we're at, guys, on the collection, which is nuts. But what about the box, Keith? Because I'm sure you all really want to know what was in the box. Obviously, it wasn't a killer or a box of Anthrax. It was actually a box from my good friend Gamer Emporium. If you ever happen to be scrolling through any of the comments on any of my videos, you'll see him in there. He's a good guy, and he sent me a box full of games, as well as a bunch of PlayStation magazines. Yeah, so he just decided, I want to partake and give back like you're doing to the giveaway collection series thing. I can't talk. Yet again, I would like to thank all of you and your support. Please keep flooding in the comment section with your absolutely amazing comments. It makes me want to go above and beyond for all of you without compromising what I love to actually do. So, yeah, anyways, with all these games that he sent, there are some that are going to be going to the collection, but I may be getting other consoles that he gave me, so whatever doesn't go into the actual collection by the end of the series, anything sent to me, because a few other people have sent as well, I'm going to be giving away to you viewers. So I think that's it. Let's look at what he sent me. Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle on the Switch. On the PS4, Resident Evil Origins Collection, Battle Worlds Chronos, Horizon Zero Dawn. Then on the PS1, all this stuff is going straight to the collection wall. Pac-Man World, Dukes of Hazzard, Chrono Cross. Dude, okay, so I actually want this for my collection. It does not have the manual, but here's a cool thing. Let me show you. I just want to show you really quick. What's this? This is a Chrono Cross. I need the case. I do want it, but you know what? We do have the manual. Congratulations! So yeah, we can put that in there and we don't need this anymore. So now we have a complete Chrono Cross, and it's going to the collection. Tales of Xillia on the PS3. Sonic Ultimate Sega Genesis Collection, or Genesis Collection. And then Codename Steam on the Nintendo 3DS? And then 2 controllers, a PS3 controller with no cable, but it's pretty cool. So we got that. And the PS2 controller. Well, behind me is the collection, and I've already organized it, as you can see over here. It's kind of hard to put the camera up and start putting stuff up. There's really not a lot of room up there. We still got a good ways to go to get to the monetary value, but it's almost full. So let's check out what I just put in. That PlayStation cubby looks absolutely amazing. I mean, that doesn't look so amazing, but I mean, look at these amazing games. Wow. This just looks absolutely beautiful. We also set up the Wii, and I don't know if you noticed, but we had to put the Wii U somewhere. We're going to get more consoles. I don't know how we're going to do all this, but we will. And here's the games we just put in here for the Wii. We got a few here. And then, of course, we have the Game Boy section. Hopefully we'll get a few more handhelds, but yeah, it's looking pretty good, guys.